Hi everybody, welcome to your CompuScholar Professional Development webinar for April 2020. Today we're going to be talking about how to wrap up your CompuScholar school year. And we're doing this a month earlier this time because we know that some schools are wrapping up early this year, so we just wanted to make sure to get the information out to you with enough time that you can absorb and take the next steps. So if you've seen any of these webinars this year, you know who I am, Chris Yost, President of CompuScholar. If you have any questions about anything that we're talking about today, don't hesitate to send me an email at chris.yost@compuscholar.com. So today we're going to cover four main things. First is the timeline for what's going to happen over the summer. So when are we going to wind down the courses? What are you going to do over the summer? And then when do things start up again in the fall? We'll talk you through exporting your grades from our system if you need to do that. And then we'll discuss the new permanent teacher accounts that you'll be able to maintain over the summer. And then finally we'll wrap up with some pointers on how to review your licensing, make sure you're all set for next year in terms of quotes and that sort of thing. Okay, so what are the next few weeks and months going to look like from a CompuScholar perspective? Well, as many of you know, we normally pick a date in mid-June where we wrap up all of the courses for the current school year. And so from now through June 12th, which is a Friday, that's the date that we've picked this year, you'll want to, after your classes have wrapped up, make sure to export the grades from your gradebook and start looking at your licensing and make sure you're all set for next year. Now on that June 12th is the date that we'll begin purging all of the old stuff from our system. So what that means is that all of the 2019-2020 courses and the student accounts will be deleted. So that is a permanent deletion. We will no longer hold on to your data after that point. So that's why between now and June 12th, you want to make sure that you've exported all the grades and everything that you want to preserve from the course. If you happen to be hosting these courses yourself on your own Schoology or Canvas or similar system, then you'll want to delete those courses yourself, and your LTI links would stop functioning after June 12th normally. Now if you do have special circumstances where you want to keep the courses beyond June 12th, just let us know and we'll be happy to extend that purge deadline. So what can you do over the summer? This is a great time for you to get review access to all of our courses so you can begin making selections for next year or doing any lesson planning that you need to do. You can also register for our Summer Skills Professional Development Program in order to take any CompuScholar class that you like, even if it's not one that you are teaching. And we'll talk more about those two options in just a moment. And then of course what we like to do is before your first day of school in the fall, we want to make sure that we're in good communication with you, get all of your classes set up, and make sure you're ready to roll on your first day of class. So you should expect to hear from us a couple of weeks before your classes start, and we hope to hear from you much sooner regarding licensing and that sort of thing. So again, we really want to have you set up prior to your first day of school so you're not looking at students in the classroom for the first couple of weeks trying to figure out your curriculum. Okay, so as I mentioned, the first big step is exporting grades. So let's pop over to a sample course and take a look at how to do that. And we'll also show you how to run and save any of the reports that you have access to that you might want to save. Okay, I'm logged in as a sample teacher, and you can see the new teacher dashboard that we have here. If you're surprised by this dashboard, take a look at our previous month's webinar where we walked you through all the new bells and whistles of the new dashboard. But from a production standpoint, in terms of exporting your grades, you'll go into one of your courses like this. And then you can view the gradebook. And then just click on the Export tab. And you can select all the items if you want to select everything, or you can select a subset, and then just click the download button. And all those grades will be downloaded to a spreadsheet for all of your students. So it's pretty straightforward to export all of your grades from our gradebook into a spreadsheet, and then from there you can do whatever you need to with it in order to preserve those long-term grades. Now you do have access to many reports as well from the report dashboard. So once you get into the report dashboard, you can just click on reports and then pick a particular report. You can change any of these filters up here to narrow down the things that you're seeing, select different time ranges, and then when you're ready, just export to an Excel spreadsheet or a PDF or a CSV file. So exporting your reports is just that easy. Alright, so as I mentioned earlier, something that is new this year is that your teacher accounts are actually going to be permanently assigned to you. So in previous years we would actually purge out all the teacher accounts along with the student accounts. So we're not going to do that. So your teacher account is basically yours to keep, and we hope that you will have some opportunity to use that over the summer. So some of the things you could do over the summer include signing up for a Summer Skills PD session, or you could get review access to the courses in order to do some lesson planning. You can also manage your quotes and your licenses and that sort of thing. Now, if you happen to be on another LMS, so if you're using a Schoology or a Canvas or something like that, you might not have a CompuScholar teacher account at this point. So we would certainly encourage you to create one if you want to use it. And you can create one in a number of different ways. So let's take a quick peek at that. I'm on our main website at www.compuscholar.com. So I'm going to go into For Classrooms. And then if you just want to get kind of a generic review account, just click on Get Started. And then click the Request Review Account button and fill out the form. And we will approve that request, usually same day. And then you'll have a CompuScholar teacher account in our system with review access to all of our courses. So this is one way to create your teacher's account, is to sign up for review access. You could also come up here to Professional Development and our free skill building session. So the summer 2020 session is actually open now. We opened it a little bit early to accommodate folks that are working from home. And so if you want to sign up for one of our free CompuScholar classes to take yourself for personal growth, just go ahead and click on this button here and fill out the form, and then you'll get your teacher's account that way. So again, whether you're on another LMS or on the CompuScholar system, we would encourage you to get a teacher account and kind of keep that long term to help you manage your personal access to the courses. Okay, so let's talk about licensing briefly. With our new teacher dashboard, we've got some new features for you this year. So you can actually view your current license in the teacher dashboard, and I'll show you those in a minute. And I would encourage you to go ahead and log in, make sure that you can actually see the new teacher dashboard, and make sure that there's a license listed there for you or your school. So verify the end date for your license and make sure the license type matches what you expected. Generally speaking, there's 3 types of licenses that we offer. There's individual students, so that would be a platform with say 10 or 20 or 25 or 30 or 40 students, and so you might see that listed if that's what you've purchased. You might have also purchased an unlimited campus license, so you'll see that listed there for your school. And sometimes districts will purchase a block of student licenses that they spread across multiple schools, and so if your district has done that, you will see that district block license listed as well. So again, go ahead and log in and just make sure that you see the appropriate license listed there. It is certainly possible that you look in your licenses list and you see something that's either unexpected or something that's not there at all. So there was a bunch of data entry that went on to create these licenses for you. So if you spot something that doesn't look right, or if your license list is simply empty, definitely reach out and contact me and we'll get that taken care of. So it might be something as simple as we entered the wrong date, or perhaps you're not assigned to the right school, and so we'll get that squared away so that you can see your license status. Let's hop back over here to the teacher dashboard a minute and just show you some of the licenses. So you'll see the license here. This is a school platform with some individual students. This is an unlimited campus license, and this is a district block license. So typically you will have just one listed here, but you may have others as well. And so if you click on the license, you'll see when the license expired, as well as any additional notes. So just take a quick look here and make sure that everything looks to be in order and matches what you expect. All right, so if you know that your license is expiring at the end of this 2019-2020 school year, then your next step really is to create some quotes. So you as a teacher can do that from the teacher dashboard. Just click on Add New Quote here in the My Quotes area and go through the process of creating a quote for your school. If your school or district coordinator is normally the one that handles all the quotes and the licensing, perhaps you have a textbook coordinator, that person is welcome to contact us and we can provide a quote that's tailored to your needs. So again, the quotes are very easy to get, so either you can produce them yourself or your school or district representative can reach out to us and we can do that on your behalf. Once you have that quote, you'll get a PDF that you can take to your business office, and then we would expect to see from your school or district at some point a purchase order, or you can actually purchase those quotes online if you want to use a credit card or a PayPal account. So purchase order or online purchase, either one will be fine. So we do accommodate delayed funding. We know every year that many districts struggle because their funding is not released until September, and they can't even think about creating a purchase order until that time. And by the time all is said and done, it might be October before they have an authorized purchase. And we don't want you to be waiting in the classroom with no curriculum during that time. So even if your funding is delayed, definitely go ahead and reach out to us, connect with us, communicate with us. We can get your classes set up prior to your first day of class, even if the funding and the purchase orders are delayed, and then we'll just handle those logistics in the background when they're available. So again, I will be the point person for quotes and licensing discussions, so just reach out to me at my email address or give me a call, and we'll be happy to help. So that's it for our CompuScholar wrap-up this year. Thanks for watching. I hope you picked up a couple of important to-dos, and if you have any questions, please let us know.